Good afternoon. This is Jeff Ronnerman from Org 110, and we've had a few machines with the 42865 error code, causing intermittent reversals and intermittent failures to initialize, and when you arrive, there's no fault, and often you can test it and have no issue, or sometimes you can't go more than a few dispenses without getting that error code again. So for our latest machine, we got a replacement main body and switched out the main body, and the new main body was having the same problem. So I took a few minutes to try and figure out exactly what was causing the issue before swapping out yet another main body. And this is what I found. Okay, so this is the original main body, which was squeaking during initialization. When it opened up like this, it'll make this squeaking noise, and you'll get that 42685 error. So we replaced the main body with this main body, fresh from Texas, 2 days old. Here's the part. And when I installed it, it does the same thing. You get the same error. Made the same squeaking noise. After I scraped a little grease off of the hinge there and applied it to this part here, so you can see the grease here, you can see a small groove, just a little bit, where this part of the CDU, this little finger here, right, that opens when this lowers, so this lowers and that opens. So now it's no longer making the squeaking noise, and after several test dispenses, the error immediately went away. Here's a video I recorded of the original main body before it was swapped out. And then back to after the main body has been replaced and the grease has been applied. No squeaking during rotation when that's opening and closing, and we can retract no problem. And if you look at the groove on this one, this one's obviously been installed for a while, and I believe this is the same main body this machine was installed with. This groove is very deep, right? So I can actually like feel it with my fingers, and you can see black plastic dust scraping off onto my finger from where it's been worn out. So that groove is like really worn in there compared to our third machine all the way on the right. So these two machines in the back are the original machines that were at this site. This one is an install within the last 6 months or so. And this main body, I believe, is the same main body that was installed on this machine. This is a close-up photo that I took of a terminal at the same site that's been installed for at least a year, probably closer to 2 years, where it hasn't exhibited this problem ever. We've had no similar issues, and while there's a faint squeaking noise during initialization, it's nowhere near as sharp and as piercing as the other ones. And if you look at this photo here, the groove is present, but it's much more of just like a scratch or a mark than it is actually dug out, compared to machines that have been installed for much longer. So there you have it. If this isn't the entire picture to the solution to this issue, then I hope that this is at least a starting point for us to figure out exactly what we can do to prevent this issue going forward, hopefully reduce the amount of main bodies that need to be entirely replaced, as performing the main body replacement on these Bank of America ATMs typically involves removing the entire HCDU from the rails and can cause some unintended side effects if not done completely correctly. So hopefully this does the trick. Thanks for your time. Take care.